Morning YouTube, hope everyone's good. Now, what time is it? Nearly 4 o'clock in the morning now. It's being reviewed. The little back and forth with Trilla and Ghost. It's being reviewed on TAFs or whatever. And pretty much everyone's in agreement. Massive respect to Trilla, better late than never or whatever. Calling things out for what they are. And Ghost is hiding away and trying to wriggle his way out of the conversation. He's tried deflection, he's tried distraction, and Trilla's just locked on like a fucking pit bull. Massive respect to Trilla, credit where due all day long. I think Luke's copied it or whatever. I think that's what's being reviewed at the moment or whatever. Now, if I'd have known that, I don't know if you're watching Trilla, I'll tag you or something. If I'd have known that when you went live, the conversation that had unfolded beforehand, I would have jumped on or whatever, but yeah, that's all we can say really. Massive respect for actually fucking having this out with Ghost. Ghost has shown his true colours proper. He's literally shown everybody and had to delete the stream that he justifies terrorism due to foreign policy, and here he is trying to wriggle his way out of the conversation with Trilla that his community, Ghost community, the numbers, all the grooming gang shit and everything literally comes down to the Muslim community. The numbers are fucking, do you know what I mean? They're absolutely ridiculous compared to whatever Ghost is trying to turn it around and say, oh well, there's more white people, blah blah blah. It's a majority white country. There's going to be more white rapists, there's going to be more white burglars, there's going to be more white fucking every crime that there is. For the small amount of Muslims that are here, the numbers are fucking extremely overrepresented for such a small amount of Muslims here. And you've got to bear in mind the numbers that are here or whatever, half of them are fucking women. Do you know what I mean? Half of them are women, so you've got an extremely rapey amount of fucking Muslims that are here that seem to be raping the way through pretty much everyone that's non-Muslim. Now, Trilla displayed some stuff from Seeks Awareness or whatever, going back about 11 or 12 years or something. This is not new information. People are fully aware that the Muslims targeted the Sikhs first, and it was made obvious tonight with what Trilla played or whatever, that the thinking behind it from the Muslim side of things is because it's all family and honour and this, that and the other, that the victims would generally not speak out, and if they did speak out, it wouldn't be reported. So, like Trilla said tonight or whatever, think how many have actually gone undocumented, unreported, and not been dealt with in any way, shape or form. He was showing one where the family sent the daughter away, the victim, to America or whatever. Now, like I said to Trilla on comments tonight or whatever, that's, you know what I mean? I get why they do it, sort of thing, but do you know what I mean? What's worse than that? Having the worst shit happen to you as a young girl and then being sent away from your friends, your family, everything you know, to another country or whatever. It's just bad, whichever fucking way you look at it or whatever. And then obviously they've moved on to the British girls, and that could be any colour. You know, there's plenty of colours and fucking whatnot that come under the term British. It's like people seem to think it's just white girls that have been mass raped or whatever. It's far from that. It is far from that. People have fucking got blinkers on or whatever. It's funny now. I've only got up to a certain part. I'm going to jump back in it in a minute. I just thought it was important to kind of point out that Trilla is actually, he's getting respect tonight or whatever, from people that he probably thought that he wouldn't have or whatever. Even Babs was like saying, you know, respect to Trilla or whatever. Even Taff, whatever. It is what it is, do you know what I mean? You say the right things, you fucking act like a human being or whatever. Stop defending absolute fucking wrong'uns. You gotta think, do you know what I mean? Ghost has literally justified terrorism in this country, and now he's trying to use every tactic to shut Trilla down, and you can tell the far right labels are on his tongue or whatever. The moment he does that, which I've not heard it all yet, but I guarantee he will do, you can tell it's on his tongue to say it. When he does that, Trilla's going to see straight through that fucking little muzzrat and see him for what he is. It is that simple. Now, people are saying, oh, well, you know, will Trilla remember the conversation tomorrow? I think he will. I think he will. And I think Ghost will do one of two things. Either hold a grudge, which will just give Trilla more places to be, more people to speak to, and more respect than Ghost will ever achieve. Or he'll do the, oh, let's make up, let's whatever. He'll probably have Khan going, oh, if we're all blah blah blah, the far right, this is food to the far right or whatever. It's far from that. It is far from that. People are awake. There's 80% of the people in the UK which can see the problems, don't want any more of the problems floating in every day. It's time that people pick a side. It is that simple. I mean, it's one of them. I'm coming away from YouTube or whatever. For me, the message is out. People are awake. It's time to move on to solutions, and I've done that weeks ago. Just waiting for certain things to land and whatnot, and that's that. Do you know what I mean? For me, I'd rather be boots on the ground, doing actual shit or whatever which needs doing. I'm not into all this keyboard warrior PooTube bullshit or whatever. It was a sideline. It was a way of having open, honest discussion with people. The problem is with that, you need people that are open and honest, and when you can count on like one hand the amount of decent people that you can have that with, then you can see that it's a waste of time. The real people are on the streets. The real people are not sat behind computers, hiding behind computers, just moaning and arguing about shit with the same dumb cunts 24/7 for how long, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm going to put a few things out. I've got a few things that I've already preloaded and whatnot. I'm going to put a few things out over the next week or two, and then you won't really see me about. I'll probably pop in Taffs. I'll probably keep one channel. The other two I'm just going to dash. I'll probably keep one channel just to pop in Taffs and have a laugh and whatever, pop in Dave's, etc. That's about it, realistically. Other than that, I'd rather put all my focus and efforts into something real. So, yeah. Massive respect to Trilla. I'm going to jump back into this with Taft or whatever, because I've not heard it play out as of yet. But like I say, Trilla, if I would have knew that situation unfolded before you went live, then I would have jumped on or whatever. Right, enjoy, look after each other, stay safe, and Ghost, you've just shown yourself up. It's about time that people see straight through you. All you've got left around you now are the rejects, the raggedy dolls that nobody else wants anywhere near. extremists, fucking rapists, and so on. It's just a bunch of wrong'uns around you, innit? And you seem perfectly happy to try and shit on Trilla now. Funny as fuck. He will see straight through you. That's going to be the end result, in my opinion. Right, look after each other. Stay safe.